Okay, so, did you guys watch my DVD update? I just filmed it like 2 seconds ago. I just pressed the off button, and then I pressed it on again, because, you know, what can I say? I wanted to get straight to it. But yeah, DVD update is finished. Definitely check that out. And if you didn't want to check that out, but you want to check this out, then I want to say thank you to the people who watched my Halloween special. And that's to the people who didn't want to watch my DVD update but want to watch this. Thank you for watching my Halloween special if you did. It was really fun to make. But yeah, we're going to get straight into Masterminds. Masterminds is basically about this guy played by Zach Galifianakis. He works at Loomis Fargo. Then he meets Kristen Wiig, who gets herself fired after they really develop a friendship, and she becomes a bit of a mess. You know, she's living with Owen Wilson, and Owen Wilson finds out that Kristen Wiig was working at Loomis Fargo, and apparently they have more than $17 million. So he goes, let's rob Loomis Fargo. So Kristen Wiig goes, and then she goes, yeah, after a while, and then they get Zach Galifianakis. He gets pulled right into this, and they do this. And it gets crazy. We have Jason Sudeikis gets thrown in there, and I'll tell you more about him after this, but in a second. But I found this movie to be really cool because people were walking. The reason why lots of people hated this movie is because they were walking in, right, and they thought it was going to be so good, like real story. Like they thought it was going to be the new comedy of the century. Like seriously. And they hated it because it just let them down. This movie, I actually and that's because people saw it early. They weren't listening to any reviews. I looked at the reviews. I actually waited a bit. I saw it last Wednesday, and it came out like a week before that. So I thought this movie was going to be really bad. Like I thought it was going to be extremely terrible, and I came out thinking it was great because this movie has an actual story. It's not just some dumb comedy, and while it is a comedy that is kind of dumb, I'm just so glad it did. I'm just so glad it did have an actual story. It is based on a true story. There was actually a Loomis Fargo robbery with the exact same characters, with the exact same names. It's all showed right at the end, like every true story ever. But true story movie, but yeah, so it's a very interesting premise, and the characters are pretty funny. Sometimes, like I hate when this happens. Like it happened in Central Intelligence. Like that's like the only joke I can really remember. Like, how do I explain this? It's getting a bit too complicated. Like the joke, like I can't remember any of them in Masterminds, but I just know they did happen. The only one I remember was Central Intelligence. It's a good example, anyway. Like Kevin Hart kept like dragging his jokes. Like he does it a lot. You know, he goes, "Oh yeah, you took it to the next level, like beyond the next level, like up top, like beyond." Like he drags, like, and that's what happens in this movie as well. And it doesn't work. It can be funny, and it might not be. It just keeps going. They could just stop it right there. The joke could stop right there, and it just could be really funny. But no, they keep taking it to the next level, like next level, like bang, like that's what I mean. Like it kept dragging. There you go. But yeah, so we have. And we have some cool characters in there, and Kristen Wiig's right. She does what makes her get fired is extremely like cringeworthy. Like I was like looking away. I was like, I can't watch this. It's so awkward. Like it was kind of like, and when that happens, like sometimes it works, and you're like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Like I want to look away, but I can't. Because I'm just like too intrigued or something like that. But in this movie, it was just plain, like, gross. Like, I just thought it was like, oh, God. And then we have, like, Jason Sudeikis, who was my favourite character in the movie. I thought he was great. At first I thought he was, like, what happens is he makes friends. Basically what happens is he's hired to kill. Zach Galifianakis. I'm not going to tell you why, but he is by Owen Wilson, who we'll get to in a minute. And then Zach Galifianakis, they find out that they have the exact same mother's name. Like, their mothers have the exact same name. Jason Sudeikis and Zach Galifianakis, yeah, their mothers have the same name. So, and then like Jason Sudeikis starts going, oh yeah, let's be friends because our mothers have the same name, and it was kind of funny. If you see the movie, you'll know what I mean. I thought it was a parody to Batman v Superman at first, but then I realized this movie was going to come out way before Batman v Superman was going to come out, like a year and a half before. Like, speaking of that, actually, this movie has been delayed so many times. It has been pushed freaking back and forward, and oh my god. What happened was that it was going to come out August last year, and then it was going to come out like November last year, then March, then now. Like, it was pushed forward so many freaking times. It was crazy. Oh man. But yeah, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. But still, yeah, like I said, I thought it was a parody to Batman v Superman, but then obviously it wasn't, because like I said, like a year and a half before it was made. So then I started to wonder, was Batman v Superman parodying Masterminds? But yeah, obviously not. But anyway, Owen Wilson was good in the movie. I liked him. He was cool. There was something, he got braces like halfway through the movie. He goes to the mall with his wife, and they walk out, and like they both have braces. Is it because, I'm pretty sure it was because like they just wanted to fix their teeth, because they have all this money, right? Because they robbed the bank, and Owen Wilson has like all of it, and then they like go into the mall and they go crazy with the money, and they walk out with braces, new clothes and shit, but they walk out with braces. I don't know, was that meant to be funny? Did him and the girl who's playing his wife actually get braces in real life, and they were like, alright, let's put this in the movie, it's kind of funny? I don't know, it was kind of weird. But anyway, this movie was intriguing, had some cool elements, really cool elements, and I love the ending, how like they explain what happened to the real people, and that always happens in true story movies, and yeah, it was kind of interesting. And yeah, it's just intriguing, but at the same time, it's a really dumb comedy. It's kind of a mix between a really intriguing, cool premise drama, but then they throw some dumb comedy into there and make it one of those movies which can be seen as bad, but also can be seen as kind of cool. In this case, I thought it was kind of cool. But before I end, I just want to say that Kate McKinnon was really good in this movie. Kate McKinnon was so funny. I think she was a really weird character, and people were saying, oh, yeah, you don't need her in the movie, she was shit. But I thought she was kind of funny. Like, the two characters that I loved in this movie, Jason Sudeikis and Kate McKinnon, you actually didn't need. Like, you could take them out and the movie would be fine. But I still loved them. But, yeah, so I'd give this movie a 7.7. I liked it, thought it was really cool. I'd see it again. Like, it's a rewatchable movie. For the time being, I've seen it once. But yeah, cool movie, Masterminds. Yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.